this is That Organic Mom, and today I want to show you an update on our garden project. In the previous video, we planted some cucumber seeds in a container that had previously had apples in it that we purchased from Costco. They outgrew their little greenhouse fairly quickly, so we were able to move them into these larger pots. Since the experiment with the cucumbers had gone so well, we decided to go ahead and try another method, which is using some of these egg cartons to plant some seeds. So Shawna just filled this egg carton up with some organic starter mix that we purchased from our local hardware store, and she just spread the soil out evenly between all of the places where the eggs were previously, and then watered it just a little bit to help the seeds stick into the soil. And now today we are going to plant some of these organic zucchini squash seeds, and Shawna just takes these and puts them into the egg carton container. And this is a really great way to start seeds, because once these have grown up a little bit and sprouted out of the soil, you can simply rip them apart and put them down into your garden bed. Kids usually like to work in dirt, and Shawna is no different. She labeled this container squash so that we would remember what they are when they shoot up. She just used a simple permanent marker for this. And then next we decided to plant some chives. I thought it would be fun to see how fast they grow. Chives can be fun to grow for kids. We are getting these seeds ready outdoors, but we will be taking them back indoors after we get them all cleaned up. Shawna's got the chives carton ready to go. But you can look on the back of your seed packet to see when it's safe to put seeds outside. And we are not past our last frost here in Tennessee, so we are going to just get these ready here and then take them back inside to let them germinate and start sprouting up before we put them in our garden bed. Now, sometimes you can get away with planting the seeds outdoors if you cover them with plastic, and that does create a bit of a greenhouse effect that helps the seeds to get going. Next, we decided to try a method with some eggshells. We're going to plant this basil in these eggshells, and we just saved some of these from our own chickens. It's really a fun experiment for kids to see the various ways they can start gardens. Shawna had a good time planting the seeds in the eggshells, so if you wanted to try that with your kids, it's a lot of fun just to collect the seeds or collect the eggshells and then wash them out and put them back in the egg carton, fill them with dirt, and then add the seeds. So that was a lot of fun. Next, we are doing sweet tomatoes, catnip, and a bee mix that we got in the mail. So Shawna's just going to do the same process with these, fill them up with the organic seed starting mix. We didn't save enough eggshells to do all of our cartons this way, but next time we're going to, because that was a lot of fun. So she's just filling these up, and we're going to get ready to add the bee feed, the catnip, and the sweetie tomatoes. Little tomatoes like cherry tomatoes are a lot of fun for kids to grow and pick, and they're fairly easy to grow. So we're just going to add these seeds to our soil. One thing to remember when you're gardening with kids is not to be a perfectionist. Now, the next thing we're going to plant, I have another one of these apple containers. I saved some marigold seeds from last year, and they are super easy to save. So we're going to try starting these in here without the newspaper. I'm not sure how this is going to work out, but it's an experiment in gardening, so we're just going to have fun with it. And it really didn't take that many seeds to fill up this tray and then just water it a little bit. These trays work really well for starting seeds. It's basically like a little greenhouse. as you can see, the cucumber plants that we had previously started in one of these type containers really grew fast. We were in DC for like 5 days, and when we returned, they were more than ready to be transplanted. And it was a lot of fun. So we can't wait to eat our cucumbers this summer and make pickles with them and just enjoy them. Before I was able to get this video uploaded, the seeds had already started to germinate and sprout up inside of our little mini greenhouses. And this is the marigolds. They're going crazy right there. And then the catnip and bee mix is just starting to sprout up, and you can see it right there. So we're going to do an update again really soon to show you how fast it is to start seeds, and we're going to show you our garden bed that we built. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that you can see further updates. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you.